Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I was sent a picture in our Facebook group by the lovely Nina Tidman asking if I would try. She said she made the card 7 or 8 years ago and she'd forgotten how to do it. She couldn't find the video she'd actually watched to make it. I'd obviously only seen a picture, and then the wonderful Jean Murray gave me a few instructions. God bless her soul. She'd not long made one herself, and they both said, please will you do a video? So I'm here with it's called a diamond flip out card because it flips out. You can add more decoration on the back. I think I might do on the next one, but it's a 6 by, when folded flat, it sits 6 by 6. Now this is the first one I've ever made, so if you see any dodginess, then it's my fault. Like this bit on the back, got a bit too wild in my scissors, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It sits up beautiful, and you get it really close together, or you could open it quite wide. And like I say, I think I would decorate the back as well. I just added the sprig punch, tiny little flowers, and these beautiful butterflies. Nina's paper was covered in butterflies, so that's given me the inspiration to add the butterflies. Now this paper is from the Stamperia's Provence, the one that beautiful Carla sent me, and I haven't got much left. So I've just found that I've got 2 paddles here that are going to fit beautiful on this next piece with those gorgeous bits of lilac. Absolutely stunning. Oh, you can turn it over and have flowers. But I absolutely think I like these. I think it's beautiful. So I'm going to be using those papers. But yeah, the card is only 8 by 6, but like I say, fits beautiful. You could either make a box depending, but it will fit in a 6 by 6 envelope. Well, like the envelope's 6 1/4 by 6 1/4, but obviously it's meant for 6 by 6 cards. Or you could make yourself a little gift box. But I just think it's absolutely beautiful. And no matter what angle, yeah, I'm definitely going to decorate the back. Maybe I won't have it so 3D, just that. But when it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and stands up lovely. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I made it. Fingers crossed I can do it on camera. You know what it's like when you're flipping on camera. So this is 8 by 6. Again, it will fold down to a 6 by 6. You're going to need a pencil and a ruler, and you're going to measure halfway, which is 3. Spin it round, and again find the center, which is at 3, and you're just going to make a line from one dot to the other. And then what we're going to do is we are going to do the same again across the top. So our 8, I'm going to find 4. I'm not pressing too hard, and I'm not drawing the line very thick because we're going to rub this out later. So again, we're just basically finding the center of our card. Just a light draw of the pencil. So this is the center. What I found best was with mine, I've got magnets here, and my ruler's metal, so it just wants to go around. So on the center point, I marked out 3/4 of an inch, or did I? No, actually I didn't. 1 inch out. Oh, now let me see. I shall tell you now. Actually, it was it's 1 1/4, because we're going to score short in a moment as well. So 1 1/4 there. So let me get rid of that first dot. Now, before we do any cutting or anything like that, you're going to take your scoreboard and on the long side we're going to score this at 3.5 inches and 4.5 inches, giving us that 1 inch gap in between. So this is going to be a mountain, this is going to be a valley. I did mine on the trimmer and made a bit of a boo-boo, but you can do this with a craft knife. So you're going to need a square also that is 2.5 by 2.5. Grab your pencil again, and you're going to put that dot on there, and you're going to line up the point on that first score line, and then perfect. So from this second score line, so there's your score line and there's your first score line. I'll rub those out in a minute. You can take your pencil and you're going to draw like that, and then going to do the same again, making sure you stay on the score line. To your point, down to your point. So you should have that shape. Yep, perfect, perfect. Right. Oh, where's my self-healing cutting mat gone? Let me just find that. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, it's right behind. There we go. Oh, I got it. Oh, so looking a bit squashed. So I'm going through the dye machine. It does spring back. So this time I'm going to use my metal ruler and a craft knife. And I'm just literally going to cut. See, I'm off again already, look. But I'm just going to leave that. Yeah, it's gone through. I don't suppose, oh, flipping heck. I don't suppose it has to be an exact science on the cutting, but it would help Gaynor. Let's check. So this is a mountain fold. Oh, not quite there, look. Just until it cuts through. There we go, that got it. So we know this is a mountain fold. I can tidy that up a little bit. And then when we do the same with this one, that will be a valley fold. So let's cut our lines now. So from the score line down to there. I'm filming, it won't be a minute, lovely. I'm filming. And then down to that side. And then we can check that we've come all the way through. Just want to connect, so just want to get my blade in there. That's it. And connect those two pieces. See if that's right now. Perfect. So this is a valley fold. So making sure your cardstock is level. Give that a burnish. And that one too. Oh, I think we might have that there. So this is how. So actually it's that way around your card. It's that way around. So now all we need to do is rub out all our pieces. Yeah, I did mine on the trimmer, and trust me, unless you can line everything up perfectly, it doesn't work like that. It's worth giving it a little. This is the back anyway, so my goodness. I think when you're cutting along a pencil line, you never seem to be able to get that pencil line out. So I've made a little bit of a scuffy mark there, so I'm just gonna. Where's my nail file gone? Give that a nice little tidy up. And the same in there. That's got it. Tiny little nick there. I'm going to give that a little trim actually, because that is paper sticking out. So we're going to cover this anyway. Perfect. That's so much better. And I also, if you want, I always rub over to flatten it down again anyway. See how I'll cut that tiny little bit off. It won't be seen, trust me. So this is how the card lies. This piece is going to sit on the top. What I found was easier to do was to turn it over and just glue that on the back, and just make sure that it comes through your card first. That's it. So this is the 2.5 by 2.5 piece. Let me just check I'm doing this the right way. Yeah. butt it up close. So when we pick it up, no, it's not right. Okay, it's done something wrong. Just glue it on the back, like I said. That's it, making sure we don't go. Just wondering if you need that piece actually, to tell you the truth. I'm not going to add that piece. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to leave that to dry for a minute, because I do have 2 little purple squares which are cut at 2 3/8 by 2 3/8, which would have given me a small border. Which I'm going to add on there and decorate those both sides. I've got one wrap for both sides. Perfect, and then I'm going to add that one on there, and that's where I get my little border from this time. I think that was just to measure the diamond out itself. I did add it on my first card. Maybe. Just make sure you can spin that around. Perfect. So that's going to be the flat card, and we're going to decorate both sides. There's your trippy flip card. So now we know this is the front. Decoration. I've got these at, because this is 3.5 and this is 3.5, I've got my designer series paper cut at 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. Just give me a good border. What I find is, if you get your DSP level top and bottom and pull it right up to the score line, again, grab a pencil and then just draw around. So you need the distance there. When you're going to remove that, so when we move that back, we've got that little gap as well around there, so it gives me a beautiful border all the way around, even on the cut pieces. So follow. I just come just this side of the pencil line, and remove it. So when our card is opened out and we've placed this where we want it, we've got that border there as well. Perfect. And then same on the back. So which way am I going? Okay. Again, I flip this over this time, just so I can get it level top and bottom. Push it all the way up to the score line and draw up around that. Wait there now, Gaynor, you're going to get this wrong. Right, that's the front. I'm just going to pull this through so I can slide this in, making sure I've got the distance I want, top and bottom, and then draw around that piece. and then I can trim that off. And then this piece will sit on there, giving me that border all the way around. Perfect. So let's get this glued on. Mr. Boyce's filament's just arrived. Yay! So same distance, top and bottom. Perfect. And then we can add this piece. Take your time when you're using yours. Look at that now. And if you do make a boo-boo, just cut up, and I'm neating that off later. So let's get this added on here. Nice distance, following your paper. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that looking gorgeous? Love it. Why am I still using that? I've also got 2 pieces of designer series paper which I've cut to 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 to give me that nice little border. Give me some of it. Nice little border all the way around, and then we can flick that over. I actually wanted that piece on the front, but never mind. Oh, I don't know which piece I want now. That way. I think we'll add that way. Yeah, I wanted that little pretty labels on, mind you, I keep it on the back now, so I can just probably add a sentiment there if you wanted to. But that measures 6 inches across. Love it. And you can always flip your card over. You've got plenty of space to write your messages on the back. So I've got a piece of Highland Heather, and I'm just going to pop myself. And it wants to pop open. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Oh, why won't it spring back? There we go. God, that's stiff. Anybody else have trouble with their punches as well? Oh my goodness, I'm fighting with a little tiny punch. I only use these about 4 times. Come on, open up. Thank you. Goodness. So I've got 4 little flowers. got some designer series paper, which I think is really cute. I love the purple. So I'm going to punch out 1, 2, 3 of the little ones. And I want 4 of the large if I can get that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was lucky. Did that keep? Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. What else? I'm now, whoops, I'm using this paper because it's got green in it to cut out some sprigs as well. I suppose you could use some vellum as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. Let's chop this out. There we go. I think this is gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. So, I want that bit. So choose which way you want your butterflies. I like to use my little tool, poking tool. So we've got tiny little butterflies on, but we're going to add a few more. Should I do my sprigs first, really? So just going to have 1 sprig there and cut a few off. So I've got the little ones. That's 3. For the little butterflies. So I can just go here as well. Get your little tool and just push it into the centre of your hand. It's going to flatten out when I put a gem in there anyway, so. And I'll just add in that. And then I'm going to take a butterfly. And if you wanted, you could use purple cardstock, and then you could add vellum overlay so it's not so bright. Entirely up to yourselves. So I'm just going to lift that just for me to hide that little sprig under there. We're going to add some gems after. Just making sure each little sprig has got a flower attached to it. Let's get another sprig on the go.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm filming still. What did you want to show me, Mr. Boyce? He's not, I don't think he heard me. So a nice little purple flower. I want to add as much bright colours so they stand out. I've got one more. Oh, did I have another sprig somewhere? 1, 2, 3. Maybe I haven't got one for this one. I'm just going to add this one down here. And we're going to decorate them with some gems. And I'm just going to pop another little flower. What did you want to ask me, Mr. Boyce? Hovering around here. And then I'm going to add 3 small ones. If you think it's a bit too much, you don't have to add the little ones. I'm going to turn them over this time. And attach that under there, and then I can lift this up. Just to add. Do you know, I'm not, whoa, do you know, I've got nails, but I don't feel like it. We're on a butterfly day. Can't even see that sprig, it's blended in. So I've got one more. Do I bother? Maybe I will. Oh, let's flip this over actually. Put one on the back. And a little sprig. You can decorate this section as well. So gems. One, 2. What it is, the backs are slipped and the glue dot's not sitting on it properly. So I'm going to try my best to curl it round. Three on each of the large ones. A little flower. Two on the small ones. So sweet. I mean, if you don't want to add all these gems, you don't have to, but I like it. You could add some Winker Stella. Oh, there we go. just like painting a picture, isn't it? Telling a story on a card. Beautiful spring day. Tons of butterflies hovering around in your beautiful garden. Isn't that beautiful? That's me and my lovely cat. I mean, I haven't added a sentiment. I don't know what I'm going to say on them yet, so I'll leave that for when I decide who they're going to and who I'm sending them to and for what reason. I just think they are absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Beautiful. Got a little decoration going on the back. I can always tuck a little sentiment in there saying happy birthday or thank you or whatever. But there we go, there's that diamond flip out card. There's the first one, there's the second one, and they will both fit in a 6x6 envelope. Maybe I'll have to trim them down, but isn't that beautiful? The recipient then can just bend up the wings, pop a little note in, say spruce up your wings. Just absolutely gorgeous. I love it, absolutely love it. So there's my first one and my second one. First time I've ever made one, and that's the second time I've ever made one. So I've done flip cards, but not with a diamond shape before. Absolutely stunning. So I'd love a thumbs up and a share, that'd be amazing. And thank you Nina and Jean for asking me to make this for you. It always gives me a little bit of experience on new cards. So love you all. Come back next time. Bye.